So my name is Lidden-Verney. I'm at QUT doing electrical and mechanical engineering. I am doing that full time, but I'm also working part-time at PowerLink. I'm in the major customers group where we're in the non-regulated space and we're connecting renewable generators through transmission line to the grid. So I wanted to get into power around 2020. I had a young son and I guess I felt like I was a bit scared of what I was reading in the papers and the world's kind of imploding, and I was really concerned about what kind of future he was going to have and if he ever had kids, like what am I leaving them? And so I wanted to do something meaningful, and you're going to laugh. I really have this thing about windmills. Anything that spins, that's wind generated. So I'm like, oh my goodness, I could totally work with wind turbines. And I reckon I'll be pretty good at that. So yeah, that's how I got into that. You know, my biggest surprise about it was actually how easy it was to get into. I started off with a TAFE, a certificate in electrotechnology and sustainability, and I loved it. Turns out I was really good at it. I was the only girl in the class, but I had to work really, really hard. I feel like the more engineers that I speak to that have been in the industry for decades, they don't even remember the stuff that we're learning at university right now. It's the soft skills. It's knowing how to speak to people, how to communicate, how to, I don't know, work in an office, be in a team environment. I've got a really long history. So obviously this is not my first career. I'm a mature age student, and my first career started in admin, office management, training organizations, government, local government, executive assistants and executive officers for the government. And then I moved into, oh my goodness, governance, got into IT, project management, project coordination. And yeah, and then I was even a stay-at-home mum for 6 years. Yeah, so ta-da. Everybody's talking about electrifying everything. And if you want to think about electrifying everything, that means we need a whole lot more electricity in the grid. How do we get more? Well, we need to build more transmission lines. It's just obscene amounts of kilometres that we have to build in the next, 25 years. So yeah, we keep the lights on. It's the people that I speak to every single day that are in the industry, particularly those women and women, I'll talk about women. It's the ones that have been in the industry for like decades, and they did it really tough getting their degree and working their way up through the ranks. I've got it so easy now compared to them. So I just take my hat off to them. They're so inspiring. But everyone that I meet every single day, if you can relate to them, you can find some common ground. You listen to their stories and they're so inspiring.